Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Vanessa, this is Nessa CX Beauty, and today we're going to be reviewing, swatching, using the brand new BH Cosmetics Absinthe eyeshadow palette. This is her right here. She retails for $15 and features 9 shades. Here is the color story. And she's a monochromatic green eyeshadow palette, so I had to purchase her. But she is part of a whole collection called Poison Shock that BH Cosmetics just released for their Halloween Spooky Season 2021 collection. And this is one of 6 palettes. I could not find the orange one at Ulta, and I don't want to buy it online, so I only went for the green one. But those were the 2 that stood out the most to me. But if you are interested in seeing how this eyeshadow palette swatches and works, just continue watching. Heading into the swatches, we're going to go into Trippy, Unleashed Spirit, Blackout, Another Sip, The Goblin, Urban Legend, Green Fairy, Elixir, and last but not least, Lucid Visions. And y'all, this is the entire color story swatched out. As you can tell, I'm living for this, and I live for shimmers. So the fact that there are 6 shimmers and 3 mattes definitely contents me. However, I do know that that is a deal breaker for some other people in terms of the matte to shimmer ratio. So just a heads up, 6 of the 9 are shimmers, and I'm excited about that. But if you're interested in seeing how this performs, we're gonna head into the eye demo now. Alright y'all, so today we started off a little bit differently. I did prime my eyes with my P. Louise eye base in the shade Rumor 02, but then I went in with Barbados from the Black Magic Carnival by Uma Beauty. This is an awesome palette. I did just want to use the yellow as like kind of a transition shade for the look that I wanted to do today. So don't mind me cheating. Yellow is definitely not in this palette, but I wanted to use it anyway. I think we're gonna head into Trippy, which is this one right up here with my Morphe M513. And we're just gonna follow along the yellow that I placed down prior and try to not make it disappear because I love the transition between green and yellow. The shade Trippy is kind of sort of pastel-y, kind of sort of, I don't know if it's pastel-y or neon. What's your opinion on that? I don't know. I'm not good with pastels on neons, but we're just gonna follow along the yellow. This is a beautiful and pigmented shade. Honestly, y'all, BH Cosmetics, their eyeshadow formula, better than like high-end formulas, to be honest, to be real. When I like a color story, I usually like the palette. Like, I don't even have to try it out to know that I will like it from BH Cosmetics, and that's how much I trust BH Cosmetics now. We've come a very long way, because I used to not trust them at all when they were like starting to blow up with the rainbow ones. Take Me Back to Brazil, I hated that eyeshadow palette, and everybody loved it, and I just couldn't get it to work for me for the life of me. And then something just changed after the Switzerland palette. Something changed in my heart. Something changed in their formula too, because after that palette, they've been throwing hits. But yeah, that's how we're looking. We're looking a little weird, but I'm okay with weird. I'm okay with green. I think green complements my skin tone very well. If you are tan, olive, warm, green is for you. And now we're gonna head into Unleashed Spirit with my Morphe M513 and see how this looks on top of Trippy. But we're not gonna go all the way towards the inner corner. We're just gonna focus the shade on the outer half. Oh, that shade is actually super pretty as well. I thought this one would be a little bit darker, but that's okay. And now for the moment of truth. Let's see if Blackout can add some depth to this look. I'm gonna go in with my What's Up Beauty R102 brush and concentrate this shade on the outer corner. Okay, she has depth. All right. Okay, because I was fearing that none of these shades would be dark enough, especially because there's only 3 mattes. But it's good that they added something that is dark enough, because that would have been my one con. Although I do love a palette that has a larger shimmer ratio to matte ratio, what I do also love is having something dark enough that will always be able to give some depth to my eye look. I'm gonna cut my crease using my P. Louise eye base in the shade Rumor 2 and my Alamar packing brush. We're gonna do one crease on camera and the other off. I feel like that was way too much eye primer. I'm just gonna smudge some on this side for later use. Because I'm excited for these shimmers. Alright, and then when I have my crease cut like that, I just tap in with a micro beauty blender, because this absorbs any excess product and allows your shimmers to just like adhese, is that how you say it? To the lid, to the primer. So now that both of our creases are cut, we're gonna head into the shimmers, which is always my favorite part. We're gonna head into Lucid Visions with my Anastasia packing brush that comes with their eyeshadow palettes. And I'm gonna pack this on the outer half of the lid just because this shade looks so beautiful swatched out. It's like a green that has like a tint of blue, and I am obsessed. Look at that. I think I'm gonna drag it a little bit more inwards as well, just so we can see it a little bit more on the lid. Is that not like the most stunning green ever? Yeah, I'm a fan of this eyeshadow palette. And then for the inner portion of the lid, I think we're just gonna go in to Elixir, which is this one right here. I'm flipping my brush over and putting Elixir on the inner half of the lid, just so we also have that super vibrant green present as well. BH Cosmetics shimmers are just like stunning, gorgeous. I don't know what they did, but their formula just like snatched. Now I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face off of camera. We're gonna come back and talk about this eyeshadow palette, but as y'all can tell already, I am a big fan. Alright, y'all, so we are back and the face is complete. This is how we are looking. That add of yellow was like everything I needed and more. Look at how beautiful, in my opinion. You can have your opinion. But on my lower lash line, I did use Blackout and Unleash Spirit, just combined and swept them under my eye with my What's Up Beauty R02 brush. And then for my inner corner, y'all, look at that inner corner. I went into Green Fairy, which is this one right here, with this brush. It's from Real Techniques. It's called, I think, a packing brush, but everything is rubbed off of it. But look at how beautiful that inner corner pop is. Stunning. Okay, final thoughts. Without a doubt, I would say go get this palette if you don't have enough greens in your collection already. I do have a ton of greens, but I never really care. I see green and I go for it. I saw green and I went for it, and I do not regret it because this formula is brilliantly wonderful. These shimmers just like make my eyelids look so beautiful. The mattes blend it out wonderfully. There is depth, even though there are 3 mattes in here, which I prefer, but I know other people wouldn't, so I am gonna add that as a con. That is a con, but it's a pro for me. And that is all I have for y'all today. Let me know if you picked up anything from the Poison Shock collection. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.